Welcome to week 13 of the college football regular season. OU comes in this game ranked number 3 at 8-1. Kansas State is unranked, sitting at 4-5. Obviously, Kansas State's hopes of winning the Big 12 are gone. OU still has a very good chance to, but they will need Texas to lose another game. But for today, they are to focus on Kansas State. The Wildcats start with the football. Aaron Sharp in at quarterback. He'll take it and pitch it to the outside to West. West across the 30 and finally brought down by Hatari Bird. That's an 8-yard gain to bring up 2nd and 2 for the Wildcats. Now under center, Aaron Sharp hands off to Warmack to the outside. He's got the first down, and he is brought down after a 7-yard gain on the play. Dalvin Warmack on the carry. Now 3rd and 11. Sharp takes the snap from shotgun. He throws. It's caught by Kyle Klein, and he is brought down to bring up 4th and 2 for the Wildcats, and they would punt the ball to OU. So now Trevor Knight's out on the field. 2nd and 13. Knight takes the snap, throws. It's tipped up in the air. Luckily, no Wildcats got to it, but that was a very dangerous play. Now on 3rd and 13, facing a potential 3-and-out, Trevor Knight takes the snap. Knight sits in the pocket, throws, and it is picked off by Derek Cott, and he immediately is brought to the ground. Can't really get anything after the interception. It looked like he was maybe trying to force that over the middle and just threw it too low. Now on 2nd and 5, Aaron Sharp under center takes the snap. Sharp rolls out to his right side across the 20. He's got room to move. Met by Frank Shannon at the 10, but he is brought down all the way at the 5-yard line. That's a 15-yard gain for Aaron Sharp. Now with 2nd and goal in shotgun, Aaron Sharp takes the snap, pitches back to Warmack, who will then walk into the end zone. Touchdown KSU, and they draw first blood today, and we will see how OU responds. But first, we're going to get a studio update as we see that Texas has beaten Baylor, so OU needs to win to still be tied for the Big 12 lead. Now 3rd and 6, Trevor Knight trying to avoid another 3-and-out. He'll take the snap. Trevor Knight drops back, throws, and it looked like he overthrew Keith Ford on the play, so he starts 0 for 4 and a pick. Not exactly the start you want from your superstar quarterback. Now 1st and 10, Aaron Sharp on a read option keeps it himself, and he's across the 50. He got no one in front of him, but he will be chased down by L.J. Moore finally after a 37-yard gain. So 2nd and 10. In pistol, Sharp takes the snap, hands off to Warmack, who runs over a Sooner and then is finally dragged to the ground, but he does get a KSU first down on the play. So now 3rd and goal for the Wildcats. Sharp takes the snap. Aaron Sharp sits in the pocket, throws to the back of the end zone, touchdown to Andre Davis. 14-0. Oklahoma has to get something going soon, or this game could potentially get very ugly. So now Trevor Knight comes out on 1st and 10. Knight will take the snap, sits in the pocket, throws to the outside, caught by Dimitri Flowers, and it's a loss of 6 yards on the play. Not how your first completion needs to go. So it's 2nd and 16. Trevor Knight drops back, throws to the outside, caught by Keith Ford. Ford has good blocking. It's a screen play. Ford up the sideline, still has good blocking down the sideline. He's in Kansas State territory, and he's not going to be caught. Inside the 10, 5, touchdown OU. An 87-yard touchdown reception by Keith Ford. 2 of 6, 81 yards, a touchdown and a pick for Trevor Knight, and he breaks the record for the longest pass. So now we will see how Kansas State responds to that huge play by the Sooners. Handoff to Warmack to the outside. Dalvin Warmack is brought down after a gain in 11, but he does get another Kansas State first down. So now 3rd and 4. Aaron Sharp takes the snap from pistol. He's looking, throws. It's caught by Valentine, and he is brought down in Sooner territory. Dayton Valentine with a 14-yard gain. Now 3rd and 12 after a couple plays. Sharp in shotgun takes the snap. Throws caught by Warmack on a screen, and he's across the first down line deep into Sooner territory before he is brought down at the 25-yard line, a 22-yard gain for Kansas State. Now 3rd and 12, Aaron Sharp in pistol. He takes the snap. He drops back looking. He goes to the end zone, but it is picked off by Stan Von Taylor. And he trips over Zach Sanchez, so he falls down at the 4, or else that could have been a very, very big return. But all that matters now is that OU has the ball. So on 1st and 10, Knight hands off to Ford. Ford to the outside. Keith Ford across the 15-yard line before he is brought down after a gain of 10, but he does have the first down. So now 1st and 10 once again for the Sooners. Hand off to Keith Ford up the middle. Keith Ford once again with a wide open hole and another first down, another 10-yard gain for the Sooners on that play. So now 1st and 10 once again. Trevor Knight in pistol, hand off to Ford. And Ford fighting, and once again will have another first down. 3 carries, 3 first downs for Ford. So in shotgun now, hand off to Keith Ford up the middle. Ford has good blocking. Ford, and down the middle of the field, across the 30, 25-20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown OU, and they tie the football game at 14 apiece. Well, that's one way to answer, I guess, a 14-0 deficit. So now 3rd and 5, he takes the snap. And he breaks a tackle before he is brought down for a loss of 1. 3 and out for Kansas State. They would punt the ball to OU. Now Kansas State's punter comes onto the field for 4th and 6. And the punt is away. It's Alex Ross back to return at about the 30-yard line. He will catch and run with this. He cuts back to his right side. He's got decent blocking. He's across the 50, jukes out a player, and runs over someone at the 40, brought down about the 37-yard line. A 31-yard return for Alex Ross. So now on 3rd and 11, facing a potential 3 and out, Trevor Knight takes the snap. Knight throws to his right side. It's caught by Keith Ford. Ford jukes, and he is brought down after a gain of 5 to bring up 4th and 6 for the Sooners. So out comes Kelvin Taylor, the freshman kicker. We will see if he can make this field goal. No, it's a fake to Baker Mayfield. Mayfield throws. It's caught by Taylor McNamara. He's down inside the 20, brought down inside the 15-yard line. 2nd and 13 now for the Sooners. Handoff to Keith Ford. Ford to the outside. Jukes makes a man miss, and he will eventually get brought down, but he fumbles the ball. It's picked up by Pruitt. Pruitt down the sideline, brought down by Micaiah Quick, and that is obviously not how the Sooners envisioned that drive ending. So now Aaron Sharp has the ball at the 20-yard line, 1st and 10. Handoff to Warmack. Warmack up the middle, and he is brought down after a 10-yard gain to bring up 2nd and inches for the Wildcats. So now 3rd and 2. Aaron Sharp in pistol takes the snap. Handoff to Warmack. He's met by Tapper, and he will be brought down in the backfield by Dominique Alexander. Bring up another 4th down for K-State, and they would punt the ball to OU. 2nd and 10. Trevor Knight takes the snap, drops back. Knight throws to the outside. It's caught by Deron Neal, and he is brought down at about the 40-yard line. A minute to go in the half now as they are trying to drive and get at least a field goal out of this before they have to go to halftime. 1st and 10, 1 minute to go. Handoff to Keith Ford. Ford to the outside, and Keith Ford throws a stiff arm and is forced out of bounds. A 7-yard gain, but it will stop the clock. Now 3rd and 3, 51 seconds to go. Knight, handoff to Ford again up the middle, and he will be stuck. 4th and 4 for the Sooners now as Travis Britz brought him down. So on 4th and 4, the Sooners would go for it. Under 30 seconds to go. Knight throws, and it's picked off by Derek Hutt. It looks like he threw behind Micaiah Quick on the play, but that is not how they wanted to end the half. And now the K-State Wildcats have a chance to do something, and Charles Tapper sacks him for a loss of 8 on the play. Tapper, who has been an absolute monster this season and last season, has been a huge help on defense. 3rd and 18 under pressure again. This time he goes deep, and it is a dropped interception by Zach Sanchez, and he's still celebrating, but I see that as a failed play. But we go into halftime tied at 14, and we will see if the Sooners can come out and start running the ball again effectively in the 3rd quarter. So now 2nd and 3 to start the 2nd half. Trevor Knight, handoff to Keith Ford. Ford to the outside, makes a man miss by breaking a tackle, and then he is brought down after a gain of 5. Keith Ford now with 12 carries and 113 yards and a touchdown. 1st and 10 for the Sooners. It's another handoff to Keith Ford to the outside. Ford jukes. He's got good blocking. He's got really good blocking. Ford inside the 10. 5. Touchdown, Keith Ford. A 45-yard touchdown run. That is exactly how you start the 2nd half of a football game, with a huge drive to give yourself the lead. So now 2nd and 2. K-State's got to try to respond to that. Aaron Sharp, handoff to Warmack, and he is absolutely leveled by Dominique Alexander. No gain. Now 3rd and 2. Sharp in shotgun, takes the snap. Sharp's going to roll out to his right side. No one's there, so he's going to run. And he is finally brought down after a 14-yard gain, but he does convert on the 3rd down play. So now 1st and 10. He's in shotgun. He takes the snap. Handoff to Warmack again. This time he's up the middle, and he has another 1st down. A gain of 11 for the Kansas State Wildcats. So now it's 2nd and 11 for the Wildcats. Sharp in shotgun, takes the snap. Handoff to Warmack. Warmack up the middle before he is tripped up after a gain of 7. That will bring up 3rd and 4 for the Wildcats. Sharp under center. He takes the snap, drops back. He throws. It's caught by Davis, and he is able to hold on to the ball. Andre Davis with a 7-yard gain, keeping their drive alive. Now it's 1st and 10. He's in shotgun. Sharp's going to keep it himself on a read option. He hesitates. He's got good blocking, and he will be met by L.J. Moore and wrestled to the ground. A gain of 11 on that play. So now 1st and 10. He takes the snap. Hands off to Jackson. Jackson up the middle. And Jackson is brought down after an 11-yard gain. That is Chaz Jackson on the play. 1st and goal. Now 3rd and goal after a couple plays. Sharp drops back. He's looking to the end zone. He throws, and it is tipped away by Stan Von Taylor. 4th and goal now for the Wildcats, and we will see what they decide to do. They will elect to go for the field goal and make it a 4-point deficit rather than trying to tie the game. The kick is away, and it is good. Now it's 2nd and 9 on the drive that the Sooners have a chance to build their lead. Knight takes the snap. He throws deep downfield. It's caught by Isaac Islana before he is forced out of bounds. A 20-yard gain, and I believe that's his first catch on the day. So 1st and 10. In shotgun now. Play action to Keith Ford. He's sitting in the pocket, and he will be sacked. A loss of 11. So now it's 2nd and 21. Knight takes the snap. Trevor Knight throws, caught by Micaiah Quick, and Micaiah Quick gets most of those yards back on that play. Now 3rd and 3. In shotgun, handoff to Ford. Ford up the middle. He's breaking tackles, and he has the first down, a 5-yard gain to keep this drive alive. 2nd and 11. In shotgun, Pirine in the backfield. He takes the snap. It's a screen to Pirine. He has good blocking. He jukes out a player. Samaje Pirine has the first down, breaking tackles down inside the 30, a 23-yard gain. Now 3rd and 6. Handoff to Keith Ford. Ford to the outside, and he is brought down after he gets 8 yards and a first down for the Sooners. Keith Ford, 17 carries, 176 yards, and 2 touchdowns. It's 2nd and 4 and the last play of the 3rd quarter. Trevor Knight rolls out to his right side. He stops, sets his feet, throws to the end zone. Touchdown, Micaiah Quick. That was one of the most perfect passes he's thrown all season. 8 of 17, 173 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Now to start the 4th quarter, Kansas State has to do something. They hand off to Warmack, and Warmack is brought down after an 8-yard gain on the play. Dalvin Warmack has 15 carries for 78 yards. On 3rd and 2, it's another read option, and this time he is brought down after a gain of 1. Frank Shannon back there on the play. So now they'll go for it on 4th and 1. He hands off once again to Warmack, and Charles Tapper gets him in the backfield. Turnover on downs. Now they have to give the ball back to the Sooners, who already have a pretty big lead. Now Trevor Knight in pistol on 2nd and 9. It's a handoff to Ford. Ford up the middle. Ford's got good blocking. Ford to the outside, and he is fighting. He has another first down, a 13-yard gain on the play, and that makes it 20 carries for 196 yards. Now on 1st and 10 from shotgun, Trevor Knight hands off to Keith Ford, going for that 200-yard mark, and he's fighting, and he will be brought down for about a 6-yard gain, so he will go over 200 yards today. 21 carries, 202 yards, 2 touchdowns. So now on 2nd and 4, it's a handoff to Pirine. Pirine up the middle, and he's powering through for an 8-yard gain. Samaje Pirine has played well since he got moved into rotation earlier in the season. Now 1st and goal, pitch back to Samaje Pirine, and Pirine is into the end zone. Touchdown OU to put them up 35-17 over the Kansas State Wildcats. So now on 1st and 10, Aaron Sharp and pistol. They've got to do something on this drive to even stand a slight chance. So he throws, and he has a first down, an 11-yard gain to Stephen West on the play. So now on 3rd and 6, he sends a man in motion. Sharp drops back, throws, finds Kyle Klein, who is fighting and has a Kansas State first down, an 8-yard gain on that play. So now 2nd and 5, sends a man in motion. Sharp takes the snap, sits in the pocket, throws, finds Dayton Valentine, who is brought down at the 40-yard line, but he does get an 11-yard gain and a first down. Now on 2nd and 10, in shotgun, Aaron Sharp takes the snap. He's going to try to run to his right side, but he hits his own lineman. He's stumbling and falls on the ground. A loss of 13, and probably 8 of those he was just trying to regain his balance. So now 3rd and 23 for the Wildcats. Sharp takes the snap. He's under pressure, throws, it's caught by West, who breaks a tackle, breaks another tackle, and he finally is brought down, but he does get the first down. A 34-yard gain. 1st and goal for the Wildcats. He takes the snap. Sharp sits in the pocket, throws to Ford, who is into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas State. And that would make it 23-35. They could still be in this game, but they're going to need more than a slight miracle. So now on 35-23, they're going to go for 2, and he hands off to Chaz Jackson, and he walks into the end zone, and that will count as 2 points. So now on the ensuing kickoff, it's an onside kick, and it's recovered by Dimitri Flowers. Flowers is then immediately leveled, but OU will get the ball, and now we will see how the last few drives have gone. We lost the fumble, then we had the pick, and then the last 3 drives have been touchdowns. Now 3rd and 2, hands off to Keith Ford, and he has the first down, and they will be able to chew some more clock out of this game. In pistol on 3rd and 5, under a minute to go. Hands off to Keith Ford. Ford to the outside, he jukes, but he gets horse collared to the ground, a 2-yard gain. They do not get the first down, so we will see what OU does here. They are running the clock down, and Kelvin Taylor is out on the field, and the kick is away, and it is good. That field goal was probably very unnecessary. My reasoning behind it was 4th down, and I was in field goal range, and I wanted to actually see if that was Kelvin Taylor's field goal range, and apparently it is. I'm still trying to learn this kicker because it is his first year. But hopefully you enjoyed this episode, and I believe next episode is against Texas Tech. So that should be fun. And then after that is OSU, and from there we'll go. But hopefully you enjoyed this episode, and you come back for the next one.